want to let you know this. This campaign ultimately will be about values. And the fact is, over the course of 11 years since I was first an assistant district attorney, I made sure that I stood up for victims of crime, particularly victims of homicide, domestic violence, and rape cases. I made sure that when I was working with people who were fighting through addiction and helping them back onto road to recovery and treatment work, these things were important to me. I was leading and training prosecutors not to keep score, but to make sure that they were being honest and making sure that the work that they did actually helped somebody in further communities. In the 5 months since I was appointed by Governor Cooper, these are exactly the values that I've tried to make sure that we're upholding. And so when we are trying to empower victims through our work for domestic violence victims and victims of child abuse and sexual assault, by championing for a family justice center that actually creates a one-stop shop so that the needs of all victims can be met and their families, building a trauma-informed community, we further these values. When we lift the financial constraints on people who've made mistakes but are trying to keep their record clean by entering deferred prosecution, we further these values. We further these values when we create a permanent expungement clinic in the courthouse, which allows people that have made a mistake many years ago to go and start the work of actually getting their record clean so they can be positive contributors to this community and to our families and our institutions. If these are your values as well, then I ask you to support my campaign. When you walk and see that ballot, I want to make sure that you know that you have the chance to make sure that Spencer Merriweather remains your district attorney and gives you the justice that you can trust.